welcome back. Today I'm taking you on a tour for my work planner setup, and what I just showed you is a little cheat sheet so I know which days I'm working. The first thing I'm doing is I'm going to stamp a timeline for each day. So I'm stamping the timeline for each spread, and then I'm going to add date and day stickers. The timeline is from an old Cocoa Daisy stamp set that came in a planner kit. I think it was like April of 2016 maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I think it was about that time. It had all of these cute little icons and this timeline that I've actually used quite a lot. The day and date stickers that I use are from the Cocoa Daisy main planner kit, and this is the functional sticker sheet, I think it's called. And I really like to have sort of a uniform look for my work planner because the main focus here is functionality, or productivity, perhaps. So I like to have it uniform, and I like to have each day look about the same. My thought process around finishing each and every spread like this is that if I stamp the timeline first, I'm giving the ink time enough to dry while adding the day and date stickers, and this way I know which spreads that I'm going to use and not. I don't have to count or anything. I'm just using my cheat sheet. You see that on the top right corner, you see my cheat sheet, and this way I don't have to think as much. It just flows better. That's my thought process. And by preparing my pages at the beginning of the month, I'm giving myself the opportunity to pre-plan. So if I have a meeting by the end of the month, I can just add that in already. And I'll have that in my timeline. And also I feel like it saves me quite a lot of time to do things ahead of time. So instead of doing this process each and every day, I'm just doing it once a month, and it's pretty quickly made if I just do it in one sitting. So for me, this works very well, and it's easy to go back and forth and to see if I'm going to make my to report my time schedule. I can just go back to see if I'm sick any days or if I'm home with sick kids or whatever. It's really neat. What I'm doing next is I'm going to add in a weekly overview, and I'm using one of the pages from the personal sized pages from Cocoa Daisy, and this is the week on one page. I just really like this. On the front, on the stripy part, I'm having my weekly overview, so I can have, if there's meetings and stuff, I get a good view what's going on for the week, and if I have something planned for the weekend, it can make me happy all week. I like that. And also if there's days off or anything like that I need to keep track of, it's nice to have that on those pages as well. And also on the back of the page, on the blank part, I'm having a weekly to-do list. So stuff that needs to get done during the week but perhaps don't have a specific day, I like to keep that on there. So I can migrate my tasks to each and every day. I think that adding things in with washi tape is such a fun and quick way to incorporate different elements. So I'm just using a strip of washi tape, and I try to align it, and around the middle of this setup I realized that perhaps it's easier to add the washi tape to the edge of the side of the Dory side instead of to the person sized page. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Anyways, and I try to have a cute mix of different washi tapes showing to the side of my planner. That's just one of the details that I feel like it makes me happy to look at during the month, because I'm having this at my desk at the work. So I see this each and every day, and I think it's important to have things that makes you happy to look at. It makes work a bit more fun. Not that I have a boring work, I have a really fun work at the moment. Something that I really enjoy doing is to decorate the cover on my Dory. And this month I just fell in love with this spike. It's from one of the exclusive papers from the main planner kit from Coco Daisy, and I just think it's so pretty. And what I'm doing is that I'm fussy cutting it out with my Caterpie. I think I've mentioned this quite a few times before, but try it out. It's such a nice scissors to use, and I just love it. I know that we all like different kinds of supplies, but if you haven't tried fussy cutting, or if you think that you don't like it, try a different kind of scissors. That could be the entire difference between fun and no fun. And as you can see, I'm not being very detailed with my cutting this time. I'm actually leaving a bit of white around the flowers and all of the stems and stuff. Both because I kind of like that blue around it. It gives it sort of a border. And sometimes you don't have to do things perfectly detailed, or sometimes that's the beauty of it, to be a bit messy and fun. And also another quick tip is to move your paper instead of your scissors. I don't know why that makes it easier, but I find that it's easier to move the paper sometimes. And sometimes when you're cutting into really fine details, then you can use like the tip and move the scissors instead. But I find that it runs smoother if you move the paper instead. Before adding the bike to the cover, I'm adding a bit of white color. This is the Dylusions white linen. I just tried them out, and I just really like to get messy with them. So I know you don't see that, but I actually leave this on the desk for quite some time. So I'm giving it time to dry before adding the bicycle on. And I'm just using a collage glue, and I think it works kind of nicely. And then I'm flipping through some stickers because I want to add something more. I'm not quite sure what I want to add just now. And then I realized that I have this cute June stamp from the pocket memory keeping kit from Coco Daisy. And I thought that would be cute to use. And then I have these huge numbers. So June 18, I think, is a nice title for this page. And as I love to layer things, I add this flower from the planner add-on kit. I think I could have left that one out looking back, but yeah, it looks cute anyways. But sometimes less is more, and I think that's a lesson to learn as well. To make the June stand out a bit more, I'm doodling around the edges of that stamp. I'm starting out with a Pigma Micron 003, but the tip was a bit meh, so I'm changing it out for another pen that I can't remember the name of. It's still very fine point, so I think it's 005, but not as fine point as 003. To finish my cover off, I'm adding a couple of word phrase stickers from the Simple Stories Hello Summer Snap Pack, and I'm adding the I Love Summer. Just add H2O and hot, 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 because that's pretty much my life right now. So in my Midori, I have this Ziploc pocket thing from the Midori company, and in it I like to keep a dashboard because they are cute. And I also usually cut one of the sticker sheets up. I actually sub to an extra sticker sheet along with some extra washi tape and an extra notepad and some extra washi tape. And I have like a work stash that I keep at my desk because it makes me happy. And also I think it's kind of fun to, write my colleagues cute little notes on cute paper, and it's nice to have some washi tape that they can use whenever. So that's how I roll. This month we got this really cute tassel from Hot Pink Fluff, and the yellow one that was already on my Midori, I've had that for ages. So they are really nice quality, and they are just so darn cute. So I was so happy to see them again. And I have an idea for the yellow one, so it's going to be used. My bookmark this month, I'm going the simple, quick way. I'm using this dashboard is from the personal sized pages, so I'm just adding a sticker from the sticker subscription that says today, because obviously it's for today, and I'm adding a paper clip to the top and it's done. How quick was that? Love it. And then I'm making a washi sample card because I don't sub to extra sticker washi for all of the washes. So like the add-on washi, the classified washi, the pocket kit washi, and some other washis that I like. I am making a little washi sampler card. And I'm using some packaging from the kits because all of the packaging nowadays is so cute, so it has to be used. And then I'm popping that into that zip lock pocket thingy. So the first thing I do each day is I'm marking off what hours I will be working. And then I'm making a to-do list for the day. And this month I have the perfect decoration. The sticky notes from the main planner kit, I think they're both functional, or like here, they can be used as decoration. To me, that is perfection when you can use one item in multiple ways. Another thing that I like to do is I like to add in meetings and block off time, which the timeline stamp set is perfect for. So I can both block off what hours I will be working and my meetings, which gives me a perfect view of my day, which I love. Thank you so much for watching. This video is coming to an end. If you have any suggestions on how you use your work planner, please let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!